Hello, what's going on, Dishers? This is Deluxe Dave coming at you with yet another video. Just like I promised, I want to thank all of you that sat down and took time to watch my first video that I had done in like about 3 years. For all of you that liked, commented, had people subscribe, I really do appreciate the love. And I will hope that you do the same for this video. If you enjoy it, go ahead and hit that like button right below and invite people to come out and watch. So let's get right into this video. I first want to talk about, and this is my only topic for today, but I have broke it down into 3 sections. So we're going to be talking about the 2016 Grammys, which will take place on 2/15 of 2016 on CBS at 8 p.m. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this Grammys. It's going to be an excellent award show. There's going to be lots of great performers. They've already announced 4 of the performers, which include Adele, Kendrick Lamar. They also have in the mix is going to be Little Big Town, and also The Weeknd will be performing also, which is going to be very interesting to see them perform live. That's only 4 people, so I'm very sure that the Grammys will throw in a few surprises of who could show up. So besides the performers that we have performing, they're going to be doing a tribute to Lionel Richie. He's going to be getting what's called the Music Cares Person of the Year Award at the Grammys this year. So I'm really looking forward to seeing who's going to perform for him, who's going to serenade him with a song, or who they're going to bring out just to show him his due and everything like that. So it's going to be a very interesting night of performances. So I'm looking forward to that. Secondly, I want to talk about nominations. The nominations that I will break down into 2 categories: the ones that are going to be aired on TV and the ones that might not. So I'm going to talk first about the awards that will be seen on the Grammys, the most popular ones that I'm really looking forward to seeing who will win. And I'm going to break that up also into 2 little sections, which is the ones that I want to win, and then the ones that I think will win the award. So the first one that's up was for the Record of the Year. So up for the Record of the Year, I have my little list here. So D'Angelo is up for Record of the Year for his song Really Love. Bruno Mars is up for Uptown Funk, which is, that song has been around for like 2 years now, but Uptown Funk is up for Record of the Year. Ed Sheeran's up for Thinking Out Loud. Taylor Swift is up for Blank Space, and The Weeknd is up for Can't Feel My Face. So who I want to win is D'Angelo. D'Angelo's had an excellent year. His Black Messiah album that came out around the same time as Beyonce's self-titled album. It's been out for a little while, but I really would love to see him win this award. But unfortunately, I do think that the winner will be The Weeknd. And let me tell you why I think it's going to be The Weeknd and not Taylor Swift. It's because The Weeknd, his song, even though I believe Taylor Swift's album sold very well, I do believe that The Weeknd's song Can't Feel My Face was a more popular song. It had more turns on the radio to me than a lot of even Taylor's album. So Ed Sheeran and Bruno really have, to me, really no chance of picking up this award. It'll be very interesting to see if they do, but I would love to see D'Angelo. But The Weeknd, I really do believe he will take this award. The next one that's up I have is for the Album of the Year. The people that are in that category are Alabama Shakes with Sound and Color, Kendrick Lamar with To Pimp a Butterfly, Chris Stapleton for Traveler, Taylor Swift for 1989, and The Weeknd for Beauty Behind the Madness. Who I want to win the award is Kendrick Lamar. His album spoke to everyone. Like, his album was very well put together. It flowed flawlessly, and it just had so much information, and it had depth to it. I like albums that have depth, that have a meaning, that are not just spewing out things that are going to be radio hits, that have a meaning, to that it will have a meaning, but it can also get play on the radio. That's what I love, and that's what I loved about Lauryn Hill when she was out. It had meaning, but it got played on the radio. It had turns on the radio. So I want him to win this, but unfortunately, I do believe that Taylor Swift will pick this award up, unfortunately, unless, let me tell you why I have this big unless. Because of everything that is going on with the Academy Awards, and all of this stuff about diversity and everything, I wonder if the Grammy will I wonder if the votes have already been taken, or if they will have kind of a flip feeling of what will actually happen and try to kind of mix it up this year. And Taylor might not take the award, and it could be Kendrick Lamar, or it could be The Weeknd. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the Grammy spins this year, and if the performers, if they lean more towards having a diverse set of performers this year, or if this will have any effect on the award flow this year. It's going to be, like I said, this will be a very interesting Grammys this year, just to see how the Academy at the Grammys handles everything like that. So the next category I want to talk about, or the next portion of the Grammys are going to be the awards that I don't think are going to be aired. There might be a couple of these that might be aired, but I don't think they are going to be aired. So I'm going to break it down into this section. And this is my favorite music category, so forgive me if I talk about it a little bit more than the others. So, we also had the best new artist category. I wanted to talk about that before I go into the ones that are not going to be aired. The best new artist category. The people that are in the running for that are Courtney Barnett, James. Let me see if I have his last name correct here. I have his name as James Bay or By. Is up for an award. Also, we have Sam Hunt, Tori Kelly, and Meghan Trainor. I think it's going to come down between the two females, which are Tori Kelly and Meghan Trainor, for this award. The rest of them, I'm sorry, I haven't heard of them, but maybe I'll go and listen to them now. That's why I couldn't even hardly pronounce their names. Sorry. But Tori Kelly had an excellent year. She's shown up at a lot of different things. I want her to win the award, but unfortunately, I do think Meghan Trainor will win this award, and I'll tell you why. Meghan Trainor has had an excellent year. She's had more spins on the radio. Her appearances have been up to par. So I do believe that she will take home Best New Artist Award. Tori Kelly, I would love for her to take it home. So I hope she does. But unfortunately, I do think that Meghan has had a little bit more. Tori Kelly will have her time because I'm telling you, this girl can sing. I mean, not sing, sang. She can sing. She's a really, really great singer, and I love her flow. So now we will get into Dish 3, which we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the awards that I don't think will be shown on here, but I hope they are. The first one up is for Best R&B Performance. Now, the people that are in this category are Tamar Braxton for If I Don't Have You, Andra Day for Rise Up, I think it's pronounced Hiatus Coyote. I believe that's how you say it. I hope that's how you say it. For Breathing Underwater, Jeremiah for Planes, and The Weeknd for Earned It. Now, I do believe that Tamar, I want Tamar to get this award, and I do believe she will take home this award. Let me tell you why. Tamar has had an excellent year. Her performances, this is for Best R&B Performance, her performance of If I Don't Have You, to me, beats out any of these other people that have performed. Also, The Weeknd with Earned It. To me, I'm looking forward to seeing The Weeknd perform because I have heard in concert The Weeknd cannot really sing without backing tracks. So I'm interested to see him perform at the Grammys. But his performances have earned it, and plus it's for a movie soundtrack. I don't think that it will take home the award. I really, really believe Tamar will have this one in the bag this year. Her competition, I don't think that anybody can get her on this. And I really do believe that Tamar will take this home. I really want her to. And I hope that she gets to take home is it her first Grammy? I believe this might be her first Grammy. She might have gotten an award for something else, but it wasn't for her. Like it was for the writers or something like that for one of her albums. So I really do want her to take home the award. So the next category that we'll talk about is for our Best Traditional R&B Performance. In that category, we have Faith Evans for He Is, Layla Hathaway with Little Ghetto Boy, Jazmine Sullivan for Let It Burn, Tyrese for Shame, and Charlie Wilson for My Favorite Part of You. Who I want to win this award is Jazmine Sullivan. Who I believe the winner is going to be is Tyrese. Let me tell you why I think Tyrese will be the winner. Tyrese has had a phenomenal year. He's had more chances to perform that song Shame, and he was on The View even performing Shame, and it got a lot of publicity, got a lot of run on it. So I do believe that Tyrese might take home this Grammy. So I'm rooting for both of them. I love when great people bring back real R&B, and Jazmine Sullivan did that with her reality show album. Tyrese did that with his Black Rose album. I'm telling you, these people have put their heart and soul into these music. Even Tank has a new album that just came out too that sounds fabulous. So I'm proud of everybody for bringing back that real R&B. But I do believe that Tyrese will bring that home. For Best R&B Song, which is the next category, we have Miguel in there for Coffee, The Weeknd for Earned It, Jazmine Sullivan for Let It Burn, Tyrese for Shame. Who I want to win is Jazmine, and I do believe that Jazmine might bring home this award. She will win this award because let me tell you why. The Weeknd song Earned It is for a movie soundtrack. Usually those don't get chosen for Best R&B Song. So I do not think he will win that. Miguel's Coffee has not had enough push on it, so I don't know. It's popular, but I don't know that it will win. Jazmine's Let It Burn deserves this award. That song is the stuff. That song is good. So Jazmine, I really hope that you take home that award. For our next category, we have the rap category. Let me tell you, the rap is summed up very simply. I believe that Kendrick Lamar will take home every single rap category album besides one, and that is for the Best Pop Sung Collab Award. In that category, we have Big Sean for One Man Can Change the World, Common and John Legend for the song Glory, Kendrick Lamar for These Walls, and Nicki Minaj for Only. So, and also in that category is Jadena for Classic Man. Now, who I want to win that award is Jadena for Classic Man, but I believe Jadena might win the award also, but if the Academy leans towards trying to show diversity and stuff like that, I think that John Legend and Common will bring home that award for Glory, because it came from the soundtrack from Selma, and I do believe that they might take that home, but I really do hope Jadena brings that home. I don't think Kendrick will get that one for his collab. Jadena had a wonderful collab for Classic Man. That song was the most popular song last year. It really was. So I do believe that he'll bring that home. My last categories I'm going to talk about are basically gospel music. So gospel music, in the Best Gospel Album category, we have Karen Clark Sheard for Destined to Win Live, Dorinda Clark Cole, two Clark sisters, for Living It, Tasha Cobbs for One Place Live, Israel and the New Breed for Covered, Alive in Asia, and Jonathan McReynolds for Life Music Stage 2. Who I want to win that award is Jonathan McReynolds, and let me tell you why. Jonathan McReynolds' Life Music 2 was an excellent album. It had people on the NDRE was on that album. I mean, the album, it flows so wonderfully. I mean, he has put his heart and soul into it, played that guitar, wrote all of his songs. I mean, he is a talented guy. He has a song on there called Pressure. Oh my gosh, Jonathan McReynolds has been my favorite since his first album, Life Music, the first one. I mean, he's a wonderful artist, so I really, really hope he does get the award. But I do believe that Israel will win that award because he's brought back New Breed, and Israel is very popular in the gospel music industry, and I do believe he will bring home that award. But as far as the next category, which is Best Gospel Performance, we have Kirk Franklin with the song Happy, Brian Courtney Wilson, Israel, Travis Green, and Anthony Brown in Group Therapy. Now, I do believe that Kirk Franklin will bring home this award because Kirk Franklin is an excellent performer. It's for Best Gospel Performance. Israel could very possibly bring that home also, but I do believe that I want Kirk Franklin to win, but I do believe he'll bring it home also for the song Wanna Be Happy. His album Losing My Religion is probably going to be up for some Grammys next year also, along with Tamar's Braxton. I'm putting in my bid, even though Tamar she didn't have the deadline, so that's why her album is not nominated this year, but Calling All Lovers was one of the best R&B albums of 2015. I want to make that known. Best album of 2015 R&B. I don't care what anybody else says. Tamar Braxton, every single song on Tamar's album is the bomb. So Tamar and Kirk Franklin next year, hands down, better have some nominations. I'm going to come back to these videos and I'm going to definitely get on the Grammys if Tamar Braxton is not up there for a Grammy next year for her Calling All Lovers album. Kirk Franklin, hands down, he'll be on the ballot. His album came out later in the year, also in November, so it didn't reach the Grammys deadline either. So it's going to be a very interesting Grammys. I hope you guys are watching on February 15th, 2016, the 2016 Grammys. I know I will be watching. I would hope you would be too. It's going to be very interesting, and we're going to see how the Grammy sets the tone this year for the upcoming Academy Awards. So it's like the Grammys is like the predecessor to the Academy. So how they handle it, I'm not even sure if the Academy votes before the Grammys comes out, but it'll be very, very interesting to see how everything goes. But it's not like the Academy can vote for anybody that is African American or other, like a woman director or anything like that, because no one's nominated. So it'll be very interesting to see this award. So we will see. It's been wonderful being with you guys again, and I will see you later on. I'm Deluxe Dave, and I'm signing out. I'll see you all later, okay?